Let's talk about the July Fast Track. So if you guys haven't seen it already, the July Fast Track came out today, June 24th. And there are quite a few things that we need to talk about. One big thing in particular being the street touring category getting reworked pretty much. But first things first, advisories. So coming into member advisories, we have award nominations. So if you want to nominate people for awards, go to this website. I'll pin this in the description down below. The nominations, they're there. Go ahead and nominate. Next, SEB openings for 2025 are up as well. So I will leave this link in the description down below as well. But if you feel like you have a good opportunity to become a new SEB member, there you go. You have an opportunity now. Let's continue on. 2, street category change proposals. Well, change proposals in general. So for street category, the SAC is seeking feedback on keeping all-wheel drive performance Tesla Model 3 and Ys in AS while moving the rear-wheel drive Tesla Model 3s to DS. Now, I'm assuming that's okay. I don't really know how comparable the rear-wheel drive is to the all-wheel drive. I'm assuming the all-wheel drive just smokes the rear-wheel drive, and they're doing the rear-wheel drive to D Street because it probably won't be as competitive, I guess. But it's still electric. It's still a Tesla. I mean, they are fairly quick, I guess. I'm assuming that's mostly the all-wheel drive performances. I don't know. I've never driven one, but I know a bunch of people that are fast that do, and they are fast. So I'm assuming that with the all-wheel drive and performance being an A Street, that the rear-wheel drives, they ain't making the cut. So there's that. Next, though, we have street touring. Now let's talk about this. So let's read off everything that they talked about with these ST class updates, right? So starting from the top, STAC is publishing the following proposal for member review and comment. If after reviewing feedback, the committee decides to recommend implementation, there will be associated changes to references, everything listed here, which will be represented at the time. Effective date for this group of changes would be January 1st, 2025, which typical per stuff like this. Over the last few years, this is where it gets kind of spicy. The STAC has received an overwhelming number of letters regarding the performance level of the MX-5 ND and STR versus the performance level of other desirable cars in the class, such as the MX-5 NC and the second generation twins. The STAC would like to address this feedback and is requesting member input on the following potential changes. Here we go. This is where it gets even more spicy. Creating a new class, A Street Touring. So you might be wondering, what the hell is the A Street Touring? What's up with the STUs and all that? We'll get to that in a second. With the same allowances, so A Street Touring AST is going to have the same allowances, including wheels and tire sizes, as STU. All right, let's keep that in mind for now. The STAC welcomes suggestions for additional cars that may fall inside a similar performance envelope with these allowances. So, basically, this class is going to consist of the following. Like you guys see all of these listed here. I'll leave the link to the actual fast track in the description down below as well. You guys can take a look for yourself. Essentially, we're going to have an ND Miatas, STR ND Miatas in this class, S2Ks, which we're already getting smoked by the ND Miatas and STR, and GR Corolla. So, that's a bit interesting. A GR Corolla is now going to be in an ST class with an ND STR Miata. All I'm going to say is we wanted STU. We didn't want to just go in not knowing what the GR, the GR doesn't even, we don't even have many tunes, if any. I want there to be so bad. But STU cars are getting flat out smoked by an ND STR cars. Like, okay, whatever. Like, all I'm going to say is that's crazy. But at least it got classed in an ST class. So there's that. So now basically what's happening is STR is going to become a class for the NCs and twins. I'm thinking mostly the twins now, which is good because that was seemingly the gripe that a lot of people had, was they wanted the twins to be in their own competitive class, which makes sense. The ND is an overdog in that class. I mean, it was kind of just spec ND for a while, you know? Now they have AST where they can be competitive against other vehicles as well. I kind of get that, but I just want to go up against WRXs and Evos with a GR Corolla. I feel like that's a fair mindset to have, but whatever, I digress. And then after that, so we have AST. Then we are renaming all of the street touring classes to better align with the categories as follows: AST, BST, which is taking over STU, CST, STR, DST, STX, EST, STS, and FST, STH. That's what's going on with street touring. Moving on from the street touring stuff, we are moving down to other items reviewed really quick because there's something I want to show you guys. GR Corolla reclass to DS from BS. Thank you for your input. I wonder what idiot put in that letter. Gotta think about that one. Now, to round out this July 2024 Fast Track, we have some tech bulletins. Starting with the street category, with the 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance. It looks to be that the 24 is significantly more powerful or better handling than the 2018s or the 23s. I don't know what changed. Apparently something did, because that is going straight to SS. All of the Model 3s for 2024. So yeah, there's that. Then street touring category, we have the i3. I'm gonna say, I don't think this is the first EV, because I think the Chevy Volt is also allowed in STH or something like that. I could be wrong. Maybe that was just H Street that I'm thinking of, but BMW i3 and i3S are coming to STH. That is interesting, because street touring hatch, if I remember correctly, is turbo 4-cylinder? I don't know. I haven't read it in a while, but an electric vehicle in street touring hatch. I mean, it is a hatch, but whatever. So that's a thing. And the last thing in this fast track that we need to talk about is for XS and Cam. So once again, asking for electric cars to be allowed in XA, and they apparently have obliged, because in an effort to clarify the classing eligibility of EVs to run in XS classes, they will be changing the following lines in the 2024 CAM and XS rules. So basically what they're changing is, in eligible vehicles, all vehicles using an automobile-based engine, they're taking out engine and replacing that with drivetrain or tractive system. So they're doing that all around. So now if you have an EV, you want it in an XA class or an XS class, there you go. You're good there. However, they are reiterating that you cannot convert a vehicle's drivetrain. Can't speak today. You cannot convert a vehicle's drivetrain from one type. So you can't do, ICE and then swap it with an EV to ICE. You still can't do that. I don't even know how many people are actually trying that for autocross, but maybe there are a few. That is it for the July 2024 Fast Track. But on top of the Fast Track, we also got on the Tire Rack SCCA National Solo Facebook page, they are taking surveys for what you all want to see for street touring. So STAC is hosting a survey on SurveyMonkey. I'll post the link in the description down below for that. You guys go ahead, check that out as well, and get your points across to STAC. So anyways, that's the end of the July 2024 Fast Track. If you guys got some useful information out of this and you enjoyed this type of content, please leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and leave your comments in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of this month's Fast Track? What do you guys think of the street touring stuff coming out? And what do you guys want to see more of on this channel? Anyways, guys, until next time, keep going fast. Unless you're in an ST class with MD Miatas, then good luck. Have fun.